Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So, things have been a hot day. What was I going to show you over here? I don't remember. Felt like there was something I was going to show you over here, but... pepperoni balls have been made. There's some here, so what I do is... I'll cut the bread into sections, stretch it out as far as I can without it like getting holes. If there's holes, I patch them up with other little bits of like the dough. I put down 3 paper towels, put down a row of pepperoni balls, put down 2 more paper towels, and then I put the rest of the pepperoni balls on there. I let them cool a little bit first, but this way the paper towels kind of soak up the grease from the pepperoni and from the cheese. Ella is over here eating Cheerios with a whisk. I don't know. I'm not fighting it today. I'm just, this I have pretty much cleaned. I just need to wipe it down now. Her little play kitchen, we're gonna put it out in the garage because she hasn't been playing with it. So, we're gonna put it outside, and then if she asks for it, then we will, you know, get it back out for her. Otherwise, we will most likely just end up donating it. Got Mario fidgets going there. We only have 1 for right now. We have 3 of the red with the black. And then we have 1 with, it's black with the red. So these all need to get bearings. We don't have caps for any of them just yet. Those only take a matter of half an hour to do like a set of 10 caps, so it's not like a top priority thing right now. But yeah, it's nice to have. Ella was playing with my fabric. So I didn't get any more fabric cut. I'm hoping to get the rest of it cut tomorrow or tonight, hopefully, and then start sewing them. My tags should be here tomorrow, so I'm not gonna sew any of them today. I may do the one side, so when I do them, I sew it like halfway around, and then I have to pick it up and continue the stitch later, and then flip it inside right. Or inside out, right side out, right side out. But when I sew it together, it's like sides or face. You know how when you sew something, you have to sew it right sides together. That's how I start the sew. Flip it out, like outside right, inside out, or yeah, outside right. I don't know. You guys know what I mean. Flip it so the right sides are on the outside. And then I press it again and re-seal, or like re-stitch, do a top stitch, to seal everything all up, close up that hole and everything like that, which that would be the time I would add the tag. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is maybe try to get some of them sewn so that the right sides are sewn together. Get them flipped, so it's one less thing I have to worry about tomorrow, or you know, in the next couple of days. But these are going, it says it's about 93%. If this one looks good when it's done, because Tim turned ironing on, it's a whole process. Just kind of makes it look smoother, so it doesn't have like all of the like lines, if that makes any sense. You guys probably aren't even gonna be able to tell. But like how on Mario's head and stuff, you can see all the lines. He kind of fiddled with it and got that so it wasn't like that on the fronts, which I honestly don't care one way or another as long as it gets done. But once these ones get done, if they look good, then I'm going to be set to do another round of them. So I'll probably do like 4 more of those ones. So we have 5 of each, like, color combo, so, yeah. But I had to call my OB today, get my pills. He is cute. Okay, you keep eating your Cheerios. Yeah. But I had to get my letrozole sent over. Thankfully, okay, the office closed. Hey, please eat, okay? The OB office closed at, I think it's 2:30 on Fridays. Like they close pretty early on Fridays. And I called at 2 o'clock because that's when my cycle like started. Thank heavens I got the call in time. Hopefully the doctor calls my prescriptions in on time because it's Friday, cycle day 1. I will need them Sunday. So I'm gonna need my pills on Sunday if I'm gonna get them this month. So hopefully she gets them called in. But Ella took a bite out of this one. She said, bleh, and spit it out. So I'll eat it. She's gonna finish eating her Cheerios. I'm gonna kind of get a little bit of things done. I still have dishes to do, but I got the counter like mostly cleaned off earlier because I needed the space to make the pepperoni balls. So that is done and a done deal. Yeah. So I looked at, like, I was like scratching. I was like, this really hurts. But I was back there sewing, so I was like, okay, yeah, just gonna ignore it. Went to the bathroom to go clean up because, like I said, I started my cycle. It hadn't actually started when I first, like, told you guys about it. I had, you know, TMI, skip forward a few minutes if you guys don't want to hear about this, but like when I wiped, there was a tinge, but there was like nothing on my underwear. But I could tell it was coming, you know, at that point you know that it's going to be coming, so I took care of things before it happened. But I went to the bathroom to go clean up, and I saw that I did, in fact, get sunburnt. And I told Tim, you guys can see it really bad right here. I told Tim, oh my god, look at my neck. I told him when I got up and out the door this morning that I could just tell it was gonna happen because we were playing with like those water balloons that you like throw, yeah, you fill them up. It comes to like 30 on a thing that you connect to your hose. You fill them up and then you're supposed to just like shake the thing and they're all supposed to like come off. They usually come in like colorful packs. You generally get like 3 of the like balloon things on in a package. But Ella got some grenade ones the other day. I don't remember where we were, but I put them out in her little toy chest and that's what they were playing with. Tim had filled up the first pack as I was walking out the door to go outside and play with them this afternoon. So I knew I was gonna get sunburnt just because of the sheer amount of water that I had on me, which wasn't a lot. You know, Ella, she can't throw them and burst them because she can't throw them hard enough. So she just sits there and squeezes it. Doesn't take the rubber band off. She just squeezes it and like a little bit shoots out, kind of like a squirt gun that's like never ending. So she was doing that, and you know, it was getting all over me, all over Tim, that type of thing. But of course, Tim has t-shirts as to where I wear dresses like this because it's way too hot to wear actual clothes. So I live in dresses this time of year. But yeah, I kind of hate this year because we kind of went from winter straight to summer. We didn't really have a spring. If we did have a spring, it would rain by day, snow by night. So it was, even here, not even like 3 days ago, the temperature dropped down to like 36 at night. It was cold. We had our heaters going that night. Then by morning, you know, we're sweating ourselves out of our sleep. 7, 8, 9 a.m. So, today I think the high was 83 or something like that, I believe. But Ella wanted to go back outside and play, and I'm like, okay, you know, the sun's not out too bad right now. We'll go ahead and go out. But we got out there and it was raining. Not like raining hard. It was just kind of like, you know, the April showers that's supposed to bring May flowers. Well, it's May time now, and we're just not getting those types of rains. It was like it wasn't a sprinkle. It was like a drizzle in a way. But it was really weird because it wasn't doing it over here, but it was doing it like on the other side of our porch. It was really weird. And it never ended up passing completely over. It was really strange. But she couldn't go outside at this point because it had been raining, I guess, earlier when I was sewing, so everything's all wet. But I didn't want her to go outside due to the fact that the mosquitoes are going to be out now because the sun's gone away and it's been, you know, it's moist outside. It's damp outside now because the rain. So no more outside today. Unfortunately, it breaks her little heart and I hate to do it to her, but at the same time I don't want her being eaten alive by mosquitoes. Anyways, the high was 82 today, so supposed to be 77, 80, 63, 59, 63, 72, 79, 80, 78. Just kind of, let me see what yesterday was. When I got in the car after her doctor's appointment yesterday, the car said it was 91 degrees. That is hot, hot, hot. Let's see. The past 2 weeks. Yesterday was Friday. It says the high was 79, but there's no way that it was only 79 degrees. There is no way, because the car said it was 91, and of course, you know, that's when it was sitting still, so it might have been a little bit warmer, but even after, you know, driving home, it still said it was 86. So I know it was way hotter than 79 degrees yesterday. But yeah. I'm tired. I got an Amazon package today though. I ordered some more of the silicone resin mixing cups. So with the whole thing with this, I was highly contemplating just not doing resin stuff anymore. You know, get out of the keychains, get out of the tumblers. I was really considering it, just to do something else, being that a lot of copycats, not everybody obviously, everyone does their own thing, but the fact that this person is like every single thing that I've made, they've started, and we live 20 minutes away from each other, so, you know, we go to the same craft shows and stuff like that. Well, if I get into them first, then she gets mad because I can't get, or she can't get into them, and vice versa. Especially the one that I was supposed to go to. They took my application, they took my payment, and then last minute told me that I couldn't because the person that does the same things as me, she committed and she had been there before, so they told me that I was not allowed to show up to the vendor show to sell stuff, and if I did, they would kick me out. So that put me in a real wrong way, but that's totally okay because you know what? It was raining. for the better part of the morning. I was inside instead of outside like I was supposed to be, and I made well over what I probably would have made there. But then I also got these. These are just little mixing cups. They're like the pill cups that you find at like hospitals and stuff. They're really flexible, really thin and cheap, but honestly it would do the job. So these go up to 30 milliliters. That can approximately give me 2 to 3 cups worth of epoxy mixed in for a coat. So I got this. This was a pack of 100 for I think like $6 or something like that. It was really cheap. But the reason why I went with these is because these I can just pitch in the garbage. These, the silicone ones, I like because they are reusable, but it's such a pain to get them completely clean. You can't wash them in your sink in the kitchen or in your bathroom because you can ruin your drains. Obviously I don't want little bits of resin chunks out in my grass. There's only so much of it you can get with tape and stuff like that, which is how I generally clean my molds. But there's only so much you can get out of it. And there's still little micro pieces of resin, like cured resin, that you cannot get out physically. And that causes an issue later on during like final coats of epoxy on tumblers. Ouch! Hey, what did you just hit me with? That hurt. That's not nice. That's not nice. That really hurt my back. So, and like on the final coats, those micro bubbles can come off, get onto your cup, and then cause a bump on the last layer of your cup, and then you have to sand it and re-epoxy it and pray that it doesn't happen again, which is a big issue for me. So these are primarily going to be used for tumblers. If I have like probably just mainly my final coats, these I can keep reusing. I'm gonna throw out all my old ones because they're getting bad. But these ones are good for like keychains and stuff, because that stuff, it's kind of like a controlled environment where it goes into. You know, the silicone's smooth, so it's not like the like little already cured resin chunk is gonna stick out further. And same with on the back. It would sink before it would float and cause the back to be smooth too. It would just kind of hover somewhere between, or it may sink to the surface, but you're not gonna be able to tell because other resin, the liquid resin, is gonna go around it and like envelope. I think it's envelope. Like close it around it so that there's no space, which is perfect. So these are primarily going to be used for like keychains, that type of thing. These are, oh, and I'll use the silicone ones for like the first couple of coats of epoxy, obviously. But these are primarily going to be used for my final coat of epoxy. My last 2, maybe even 3 coats of epoxy will be done in this, then pitched. This way I don't have to worry about those chunks of resin. So I got these. Like I said, this was a 100 pack. I think it was like $8, $6, something like that. This one was $13 for 12, so not too bad. Shorty, what you doing? Okay, hey, so ask, please.
I want a rainbow.
You want a rainbow? Okay. Come out of there, please.
Okay.
Come here. Come here. You gotta ask me for one.
I want rainbow gummy.
What do you say?
Please.
Please, thank you. Watch out. Here, Mommy will get it. Watch out. Come on. tropical tie-dye fruit roll-ups. This is the only one you're getting right now, okay? Throw this in the garbage. She couldn't grab it. She was having an issue. But my girl knows her manners at least. Here. Here. What do you say?
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's my girl. It's speech therapy yesterday. She asserts herself at speech. She doesn't use her manners at speech. I don't know why. But her speech therapist is like, oh, I see we're going to have to work on our manners. And then she looked at me. She's like, does she know her manners? I'm like, yeah. She's like, did you practice them with her? Like, she got real nasty about it. And I'm like, yeah, we do her manners and she uses them 95% of the time. And like, in here is the only place that she doesn't use them. You know, with her occupational therapist, she uses her manners. At speech, she doesn't. At restaurants, she does. She knows she needs to use her manners. You know, we've been working on, like just now, can you get me a rainbow gummy, please, is what she calls them, is the fruit roll-ups. She calls them rainbow gummies. But she had to say, can you get me a rainbow gummy, or I want a rainbow gummy, please. And she adds please to the end of that sentence. I hand it to her, she says thank you. A lot of times if she's walking away, she'll say I love you. If I say thank you, she'll say you're welcome. She says bless you if someone sneezes. Like, she uses her manners. She uses please, thank you, you're welcome, and bless you all the time. At least once a day, she's using every single one of those words. I don't know why she doesn't use them at speech. She just doesn't. I don't know. But it is 6:38. I'm going to go kind of sit down and relax for a few minutes. Cool down because my back really hurts and it's really hot. So I'm going to go cool down for a little bit. Watch a little bit of YouTube. Probably like 1 or 2 videos. About till 7 o'clock. And then come out and do dishes. And then after I'm done doing dishes, go out and play with her. Get her a bath. Get her into bed. That type of thing. Around 9 o'clock. So probably just going to go ahead and end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. If you guys are interested in seeing a dog bandana tutorial, let me know if that's something I might be able to make possible for you guys. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.